Hello, back to Eculo News and Analysis. We are going to talk about the case of Senator Ike Ekweremadu. We were all shocked yesterday. The whole country of Nigeria was shocked yesterday when the news broke out that Senator Ike Ekweremadu and his wife were arrested in London and were charged to a magistrate court in Uxbridge in London. But above all, they were denied bail and remanded in custody till the 7th of July when the court opens for trial. This is dramatic. That's something that took Nigerians like storm. What Ekweremadu is not a small man. Former deputy president of the Senate. That is as high a political office as one could get in Nigeria. More or less, short of being the president or the vice president. For such a man to be arrested, charged, and denied bail in a foreign country is something of tremendous significance for Nigerians, for the world. It shouldn't happen for people at that level to have this sort of problem. But as we speak today, as we speak this moment, Ekweremadu, Senator Ekweremadu, is in detention. He is in prison in London on the orders of a magistrate court. And what was the offense? Technically, the offense was called human trafficking involving harvesting of organ of a minor. Looking at the name and the description of this offense, it would be outrageous. You would wonder what has become of such top Nigerian politician. How could he get involved in such a macabre crime? But no, don't let the name deceive you. Don't let the technical definition of the crime give you such a horrible impression of Senator Ike Ekweremadu. He was not involved in anything nasty or deceptive or fraudulent or immoral as it sounds. His child was sick. The child needed organ transplant, a kidney precisely. The procedure was to be done in the United Kingdom. They had identified facilities, medical facilities or center that will do the procedure. Now, Ekweremadu had to find, the family had to find a donor. Every human being has 2 kidneys. You can function well with one, sufficiently. So a person can donate 1 kidney and still live full life, normal life. So we don't know the terms or how much was paid to this donor, but somebody offered his kidney. Ekweremadu wrote to the British High Commission indicating he was sponsoring the visa and the trip of that person for the procedure. Generally, the procedure is not a crime in the United Kingdom. Otherwise, the British High Commission would not have granted visa. They granted visa. This is doable. This is possible. This is okay. So, Ekweremadu got into London, got the people to London. That's his child, recipient of the organ, and the other person, the donor of the organ. When they got to London, I'm just trying to tell you what happened that is not yet very obvious. So, when they got to London, the doctors looked at the 2 candidates, the donor and the recipient. And the doctors found out that the organs did not match. It would be of no effect transplanting those organs. So they disqualified the donor. It didn't match, so we can't do the procedure, now go back. So it was at the time when the donor was to return to Nigeria that the donor changed his mind. He didn't want to go back to Nigeria. He wanted to stay in the United Kingdom. But how could he stay in the United Kingdom? He had to claim to be an asylee. He applied for asylum. To qualify for asylum by universal standards, you have to show that you will face persecution if you return to your home country. And persecution is treated seriously when you are being persecuted by government or someone influential in government. So this donor had a perfect story to tell. That he was trafficked to the United Kingdom for the purpose of organ harvesting. And of course, to send him back to Nigeria, he will be punished. by those powerful people who moved him to the United Kingdom. Because he said his age was 15, it triggered immediately. It triggered legal curiosity. If the child was 15, then he's not old enough to consent to donate his organ. And to proceed to extract his organ, the organ of a 15-year-old, will violate the law, the criminal law in the United Kingdom. So based on this premise, the police commenced their investigation in the United Kingdom. After a period of investigation, they moved in and arrested Ekweremadu. The question we can ask ourselves is, the Met, the Metropolitan Police that conducted the investigation, did they know the true age of the child? The child is reported to be 15. Do they test and confirm his age? Because that may turn out to be the decisive point in making any conclusion on this case. Ekweremadu says the person is 21, the person says he's 15. That shouldn't be difficult to ascertain. That's where we are. But the shocking thing yesterday, as I said, was why deny him bail? Ekweremadu ought to have been accorded bail, given all other things. He is a man of tremendous influence. He's an important man, statesman, as you may say, important to the Nigerian government, extremely prominent. Why would he be denied bail? Ordinarily, he would be accorded bail on self-reconnaissance. But you can flip the argument and say because he's influential, because he's powerful, he is capable of jeopardizing further investigation. He is capable of influencing witnesses if you let him out. Therefore, it is better to keep him detained so he would not interfere with the course of investigation. So the argument could go both ways, but apparently the magistrate in London thought that he should be remanded. He and his wife are remanded. As we speak this moment, Senator Ike Ekweremadu is in prison together with his wife and may not come out until the 7th of July, which is approximately 2 weeks away. What do we expect to happen? I have an idea. Ekweremadu is a man of means. He's capable. He has the resources. So I believe and he understands the importance of this story. He understands that this is the sort of story that could end his political career forever. Not only that, could end his standing in society. So Ekweremadu that I know is going to fight hard. He's going to put his resources to it. He will hire the best British lawyers, and those lawyers are going to get into court. They are preparing as I speak, and it's even possible they could apply for bail even before the 7th of July. So don't be surprised if the court revisits the matter, reconsiders its earlier ruling, and grants Ekweremadu and his wife bail before the 7th of July. But either way, with a strong legal team, Ekweremadu is going to fight hard. He's going to come out of this. He's going to be discharged and acquitted. The intentions and motive will be taken into consideration. And I believe he will be out before long. We shall be following that story in order to keep our members, our audience, followers, and subscribers informed of the legal development. Thank you.